Diana, Princess of Wales should have turned 60 today. Her sons Prince William and Harry unveiled a memorial statue in her honour to mark her 60th. Pip Morrison is the landscape architect behind the memorial garden which features the statue of Diana. The sunken garden at Kensington Palace was one of Diana's favourite gardens. It has been redesigned by Mr Morrison to coincide with the unveiling of the statue. Mr Morrison is an expert in historical gardens and landscapes. He is currently working on the master planning of the gardens at Auckland Castle in County Durham, including the 18th-century formal pleasure grounds there. Mr Morrison was in charge of the layout and planting scheme of the sunken garden. His designs were brought to life by the Gardens and Estates team at historic royal palaces, which was led by Deputy Head Graham Dillamore. Mr Dillamore said, "I'm honoured to have been part of the team preparing the garden for the installation of this statue. The new design keeps some of the garden's historic structures, but Mr Morrison has simplified the garden's layout with deeper flower borders and a bigger lawn around the pool in the centre of the garden. The simplified layout is intended to create a more peaceful atmosphere, allowing visitors to reflect." The garden features some of Diana's favourite flowers and has taken 5 gardeners over 1,000 hours of planting over 4,000 individual flowers to create a fitting tribute to the princess. The sunken garden was originally created in 1908 at the request of King Edward VII. The Gardens and Estates team started work on the new design in October 2019 to create a perfect backdrop for the statue of Diana, which was sculpted by Ian Rank Broadley. The new design features over 200 roses, 100 forget-me-nots, 300 tulips, over 500 lavender plants, 100 dahlias, 50 sweet peas and over 400 meters of fine, short-cut turf laid on the old lawn. The designer Mr Morrison said, "This has been a very special project to work on, as the sunken garden was a favourite place of Diana, Princess of Wales. We have worked carefully to ensure that the new layout and planting scheme complements the statue, providing a calming place for people who visit Kensington Palace to remember the princess." The sunken gardens were always a favourite of the princess. They were temporarily renamed the White Garden in 2017 to mark the 20th anniversary of her death. In 2017, extra flowers were planted in the garden to commemorate her death. White and soft pastel-colored flowers were planted in the garden based on items from Diana's wardrobe which were on display at the palace at the time. The newly redesigned garden, which features Diana's statue, will be free for the public to visit during the palace's opening hours from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Wednesdays to Sundays.